invites this chamber to find, by inference, that neutralization means murder, and even carves it in stone as its formal statement of the common plan. But we, the defence, can show that the term neutralization can only mean the use of self-defence where officers' lives are endangered. For this, the text of the circular must be read in the context of the governing framework and other PNP directives. It is our submission that across the political, legislative, judicial and law enforcement contexts, the consistent articulation has always been that neutralization denotes lawful restraint. At the executive and operational level, the Chief of the Philippine National Police, Ronald de la Rosa, Bato, publicly clarified in 2017 that neutralization means arrest. Furthermore, in an official transcript dated 28 October 2024, the former Chief of Police, De La Rosa, testifying before the Committee on Accountability of Public Offices and Investigations, testified that the term neutralization was anchored in the PNP Operational Procedures Manual, where it is specifically and strictly defined. Let us just have a look at what he said. And for your ease of reference, we will also display the said passage in the PNP Operational Procedural Manual to which De La Rosa referred, which incidentally was published in 2021. Neutralization, and I quote, "A police intervention in strict accord with the use of force continuum and/or principle of proportionality on the use of force purposely to contain or stop the unlawful aggression of the offender. This may include an arrest, capture, surrender, or other acts to subdue the suspect." It strikes us as rather mind-boggling that the prosecution should have failed to appreciate the significance of this. It was aware of De La Rosa's speech because they disclosed it to us. But the prosecution's investigators clearly never bothered to read the procedural manual to which De La Rosa was referring. In fact, we know that they didn't, because it's not on their list of evidence. Within the judicial sphere, when the terminology was examined before the Supreme Court of the Philippines, in petitions challenging aspects of the anti-drug campaign, the government defended the circulars on the basis that they did not confer a license to kill. The Supreme Court of the Philippines, however, to date, has declined to issue any ruling declaring the campaign unconstitutional, has declined to invalidate circulars, and has declined to rule to date that neutralize or neutralization means to kill. The Supreme Court's treatment of the issue is particularly instructive. The Court observed that the wording was neither novel nor introduced during the Duterte administration. It had already appeared, for example, in the 2014 revised PNP manual on anti-illegal drugs operations and investigation. In other words, the term formed part of the existing police vocabulary. The court further clarified that the mere inclusion of the term in a circular does not render that instrument unconstitutional, especially where the circular expressly mandates compliance with internationally accepted legal principles, public policy, and the full observance of human rights, as we showed you earlier.